Hi guys, it's me Janira and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I do a lot of unboxing videos, subscription boxes, hauls, and makeup testing videos just like this one. So if you love anything beauty and makeup related, you might want to consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. So today I will be testing out the Ciate London Radiant and Hydrating Extraordinary Foundation. So I've never tried anything from Ciate London before, if I'm not mistaken, or if I have, surely I got it from subscription box or advent calendar, because I have never bought anything from Ciate London. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, this is the first time that I'll be trying out this foundation. And I've known this foundation through Katie J News. Katie J News is, I believe, a makeup artist. If she's not, she's well good for not being a makeup artist, because she's really good with makeup. And she mainly focuses on like a glowy, radiant, healthy looking skin complexion, which is what I am enjoying at the moment. So when I've seen her use this foundation, I looked into the website and they have a 14-day free trial. So I'm trying it out. 14-day free trial. You can use up to about a maximum of 5% of the product, and then if you won't like it after 14 days, you can return it for free. So I'm trying it out today. The foundation came in this cute little box. It says Ciate, and I think it's Ciate London. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. And then this cute little leaflet and a black tissue paper with their little logo, sticker logo. And then it opens up just like this, and then I've got two foundation. So the packaging looks like this. I'm not really sure what color is this. It is metallic silver pinkish. It's not gold, it's not rose gold. It looks more like silvery to me, but yeah, as you can see, and it is reflective. And it says here, Ciate London Radiant and Hydrating Extraordinary Foundation, and then dermatologically tested, non-comedogenic, up to 16-hour wear, hypoallergenic, and all other claims. And then as you open it, it has a little leaflet that you can read as well. So here how the actual product looks like. It comes in this squeezy tube. It is like a nudie rose goldy kind of shade, and it has stars all over it, and it says Ciate London Extraordinary Foundation. It says here Radiant Buildable Coverage Foundation and 50 mils. That is why I wanted to try this. It's 50 mils. It's 20 mils more than the amount of a regular foundation, which is usually 30 mils, isn't it? And this is 50 mils and this product RP is for £28. So £28 for a 50 mil product. I like it. That's good for me. And it says here, cruelty free, PETA approved. It has 12 months expiry once open, and I think that's it. And then, oh, it comes in a pump. Oh, this reminds me so much of the It Cosmetics CC cream. So I love that, because you can surely bring this to you on your travel, and then it is pill proof because it has a pump. I love it. I love it. So let us read what's in the leaflet. It says here, Ciate London Radiant and Hydrating Extraordinary Foundation. Looks like this. Introducing Extraordinary Foundation. It is long-lasting with a weightless second skin finish. Extraordinary Foundation gives buildable, medium coverage glow. Try our innovative foundation matching tool to find your perfect shade. So they have a match my makeup shade, so you can choose the makeup brand the foundation brand that you usually use, and then which range, and then the shade. So I've done the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in a shade 210, and I've also done the It Cosmetics CC Cream in a shade medium. So I've got two shades out of those shade match. I've got the shade 104Y Linen, and then I've got the shade 118Y Ochre. So I've got two shades. We'll be swatching them later. And then it says here, 100% agreed the foundation blurred pores and covered imperfections. 100% agreed that their skin felt hydrated. 100%. And 96% agreed that foundation made their skin look radiant and brighter. all the things that I love with the foundation. Blur pores, hydrating, radiant, and brighter skin. So on this leaflet, they have 20 different shades. Good variety of shade, as you can see on the leaflet. And yeah, so if it will be your first time ordering from Ciate London, you can mention my name, June Cunanan. That is June space Cunanan. I will leave it down here, and then you will get 20% discount on your first order from Ciate London. If it's only your first order, you can mention me and you'll get 20% discount. And I get a little bit of credits from that. And yeah, let's start applying this onto my face. So I've already done my skincare this morning when I woke up, and use all the products that I know that works well under makeup. And yeah, my face is all prepped, and now I need to prime. But because I don't want to disrupt or change the finish of the foundation, I will just be using my NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. So this primer will just give me a perfecting finish, but it will not give any glow, or it will not mattify my face. So this is such a good primer as well. So what I will do is I will just apply this on one side of my face, and I will leave the other side unprimed. So we'll see if it will make any difference. And then on one side of my face, I will be using the Real Techniques sponge, and then on the other side of my face, I'll be using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. So Katie Jane usually use a brush, that's why I'm using a brush, but I normally use a sponge, that's why I'll be using a sponge. And yeah, I will just apply just a tiny bit of my primer onto this area of my face. Now let's just compare the shades that I have. So 104Y Linen. So that's just one pump. As you can see, it is quite thick. It doesn't move. And it doesn't smell anything. Not really good with swatches, but let's apply this here. That's quite a good shade for me, I think. So that's the first one. So we'll... Oh, this one is a little bit darker. This one right here. What do you think? Might mix them up together. I'm not really sure. Should I go for the ochre, darker one, or the lighter one? I'll just go with the lighter one, and then I can just darken up my face with a contour or a bronzer, isn't it? I'll just go with the linen. I'll try the linen first. I'll go with the lighter shade, and I will use my brush and apply it on my primed face. Yeah, it's quite light for my skin tone, I believe. Oh, that's too light. I should have done with the ochre or mixed them up together. So that's one whole pump of the shade Linen. It's really light for my skin tone. And it has a medium coverage. It's not high medium coverage, it's not low, but it's just medium, because you can still see through my blemishes. And yeah, but I love the finish. It is more skin-like and more satiny than glowy. It's not like dewy, but yeah, I love it. I love it. It's like just my skin, but better. I think I might just mix them both. Mix both shade together. We'll see. And try to build the coverage up. Oh, look at that. I think this is just the perfect shade for me. So I've mixed both shades, and look at the coverage. And it is now getting a little bit more dewy than it was from my first application. Can you see it? Can you see the glow? And it is full coverage. It is full coverage. I don't think I need to conceal anything anymore aside from this massive spot, new spot that I have. Oh, my blemishes are gone on this side of my face. Ooh, I love that. But I had to use 2 pumps on just one side of my face to achieve a full coverage. Although it didn't say that it is full coverage, but it did say it is medium buildable coverage. So that is really good, really good. So let's proceed on the other side of my face using a sponge. So again, I will do 2 pumps. So 1 pump of the darker shade and 1 pump of the lighter shade, and then mix them both together. And what I normally do is just apply it with my finger, and then just use my Real Technique sponge, brand new Real Technique sponge. So that's the first layer. This have a medium coverage. Still see through my blemishes, and yeah, that's how it looks like. So I'll just add a little bit more on this side of my face, on the areas. Oh, I still got more with a sponge. Ooh. I will just add a little bit more on this side of my face where my blemishes are, and yeah, I'll add more on this massive spot right there, and here and there. I don't think I need any more concealer with this one. It's quite nice. Look at that coverage. It did say that it is medium buildable coverage, but it is definitely full coverage, and I just love that it is glowy, healthy looking, radiant, brighter. And my pores, what pores? No pores. Look at that. My skin just looks so healthy. It's not dewy. It might come out as very dewy on the camera, but it's not. It's just radiant. It's glowy looking, just how I wanted my foundation to be. And I'm loving it. And I don't need any more concealer. I love it. And for 4 pumps, I think it's just over. Like, I don't need 4 pumps. And whether to use a sponge or a brush, it's just all on your own preference, how you like it. It made no difference with the finish. No brush strokes. I love it. I love it. So I will just finish off my makeup. Then I will get back to you with my final look. I didn't do much. I didn't do my eyeshadow. It's just because I'm not going anywhere today. I am just staying at home and I'm just loving it. I love how it turned out, and I am quite surprised that I didn't have to use concealer, because ever since my skin played up, ever since I've had my acne and my blemishes, I have lived with a full coverage foundation plus a full coverage concealer. I cannot live without a concealer, but with this foundation, I don't need to use any concealer. So I've got the 2 shades, so I've just used the lighter shade just under my eye, and yeah, it worked out so well. And I don't need to cover up any of my blemishes anymore, just because this foundation is full coverage. Even though it claimed medium coverage, it is definitely buildable to full coverage, and if you just want sheer coverage, you can also do that. And it doesn't matter if you use a brush or a sponge, both tools just work perfectly well with this foundation. It's just a matter of your preference. And yeah, I love the finish. It is glowy, but more on a natural finish, and it is very lightweight. I can't feel that I'm wearing any foundation, like I've layered up a full coverage foundation on my face. Nope, it is very lightweight, and it does look glowy, but it is not dewy, so it's not oily looking. It's just healthy looking, and yeah, and I love it. I didn't powder all over my face. I just powdered up the areas that I know that I will tend to oil up at the end of the day. So that is my T-zone area. And then I've used the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, which is a powder bronzer. And I've also used a cream blush. So the foundation works well with the cream and powder products. So I am really happy with that, and I am so happy with this foundation. I love it. I highly recommend it if you love a glow. I just can't stop doing this. Look, I know I've used highlighter, but it's just so glowy. It just, my skin looks so healthy, and I am enjoying it, and I love it. This is how I want my foundation to be. Highly recommend it. So if you want to try this foundation, you can try it for 14 days, and then you can also get 20% discount if you'll mention my name, which is June Cunanan, June space Cunanan, and you'll get 20% discount on your first purchase on Ciate London website. So I will leave a link down below where you can get this foundation, and I highly recommend it. I love it. And by the way, just to mention about the shade matching online, I am not really sure about the shade matching, but here is the ochre shade of the Ciate London, and then here is the linen shade, and this is my Fenty Beauty foundation, which is the shade 230. I want to correct that. And then this is the CC It Cosmetics CC Cream Medium, and this is the CC Cream Medium Tan. I don't really know what happened with that, but this is too light for all these shades, and this is too dark for all these shades. And that's it for this foundation review. If I will end up wearing this at the end of the day, I will try to add a clip at the end of this video to let you know my thoughts. And by the way, it doesn't crease. I have been wearing this for probably more than 30 minutes now since I've applied it, and my fine lines, my laugh lines usually just show up every time. Whatever foundation I use, my laugh lines are just always there. But with this foundation, no creasing. I use it under my eyes, no creasing on my forehead, no creasing at all. I just love it. I hope this video has been helpful if you've been wanting to try this foundation. And if you like this video and if you find it very helpful, let me know in the comment section down below, and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And may your day be as flawless as this foundation. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye! So it's now the end of my day, and this makeup has been on my face, or this foundation has been on my face for about 8 hours now. All I want to do now is just take this makeup off and go to bed. And yep, so here how it looks like after 8 hours. I do think that this foundation is really good. As you can see, the finish is basically still the same. I don't look oily at all. It just looks so glowy and healthy. My skin looks perfectly fine. I love it. With the coverage, it's probably just with the massive like pimples that I have, but other than that, it's still pretty intact. My face is still pretty intact. The coverage, the foundation, still good. The only thing, no creasing. Look at that. No creasing. The only thing is just under my eyes. It did crease up a little bit under my eyes, which it's not a concealer, and whatever foundation or concealer that I use under my eyes, it just usually crease up. So that doesn't count. That doesn't count at all. The only main thing that I can say is just on this side of my nose. I don't know if you can see that. It's really cracking on this side of my nose. The side of my nose. That bit and that bit. Yeah. But other than that, no major difference. I still love it after 8 hours. My face still looks so good, and yeah, I love it. And I just wanted to add that there is no difference with the primed and not primed side of my face. The pores looks blurred whether I've primed my face or not. and I love it. My skin looks so smooth and healthy and radiant and glowy still after 8 hours. So I do believe that this foundation is so great and amazing, and I highly recommend it, and I love it, and I do feel like this foundation could still last longer than 8 hours. And yeah, that's it for this makeup review and 8-hour wear test. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup today. See you on my next one. Bye. Thank you for watching.